Are you serious? Everybody get a cup of coffee and just calm down. Just calm down. But we're going to talk about this October 4th test, emergency alert test. It's going to take place October 4th at 2:20 p.m. Eastern. And then, of course, all across the country. First, let's put a quick shout right now for www.pastorpaulgold.com. That's over at Noble Gold. That's www.pastorpaulgold.com. You say, why? Well, look, people are really concerned. All right. They're really concerned about their finances. And you can understand with everything that's going on right now, people are wondering what in the world is going on. As a matter of fact, let me just tell you what they're saying at Noble Gold. If you're unsure about your finances these days, you're not alone. That's why www.pastorpaulgold.com over at Noble Gold is here to help. Just hear it straight from the folks they've helped. The Noble Gold crew walked me through everything, and I had no stress in the rollover of my 401k. Matter of fact, Noble Gold's crew, with their help, I can finally sleep easy at night. And now, this month, folks, again, Noble Gold wanting to give this 5 ounces of pure silver, America the Beautiful coin, for everyone that sets up a gold or silver IRA. Unbelievable. It's free. They will give you 5 ounces of silver, this beautiful America the Beautiful coin. Just click on the link below at www.pastorpaulgold.com. That's www.pastorpaulgold.com. Or pick up the phone and call them at 877-646-5347. Is that right? That's 877-646-5347. And tell them that Pastor Paul sent you there. I'm going to play for you what Mike from around the world has said about this October 4th test. Before I do, I'm going to read an email I received from James on this same subject. He says, Pastor Paul and Heidi, I just saw where Australia is going to test their system on the same day as the United States. And of course, they are way ahead of us in time zones. Now, Russia is also testing their system the day before across all of their time zones. So Russia's going to do it on October 3rd. What does Mike from around the world say we should do during this test period? Well, I'm going to play for you what Mike said. But AT&T is reporting to have all maintenance work on systems and towers stop on October 4th, and employees to turn phones completely off between 2 and 4 o'clock Eastern. Lots of theories are out there, of course, but this is only a test. According to reports, it is a test to have an AI program validate the location of all electronic devices capable of receiving this alert. Okay, and some say that apparently during the 30-minute test, there will be all kinds of different connecting going on. What should we do? Mike, does Mike know what we should do and what it's about? There are 20 countries that are going to test their national alert systems. UK has already tested theirs on April 23rd of 2023, this year, April 23rd, they did it. Germany just tested theirs on September 14th. And, of course, Australia is going to do it the same day we are. Russia's doing it the day before. That means that's 5 countries out of the 20 countries that are doing this will have tested. America is going to be, of course, October the 4th at 2:20 p.m. Eastern. So what I did is I decided to, well, let me play it for you. This is what Mike from around the world said about the October 4th test, and it takes about 3 minutes here. Let's listen to what he says. Mike, there's people asking, 50 people are asking this question. So I'll just throw it out there for you. October 4th, there's an event that's being tossed around the internet everywhere of
There's a
something
test.
5G test. Yeah, can you tell us about this?
There's a test of the emergency broadcast system on all platforms. It is a unified test of the brand new system. They're gonna gauge and get the feedback and the interruption decibels and everything else from this test. They have to have the emergency broadcast system working. This was, by the way, this was planned long before Hawaii, just so people understand this.
Okay.
Hawaii had nothing to do with this. Something else much worse has something to do with this, something that will ultimately undergo. Listen, there are people spread out all over the earth. They keep in communication because they know that people have discernment. So we can tell the difference between, what shouldn't be there and what should be there.
Right.
So they effectively hide many things among us. They communicate that way, Pastor Paul. They absolutely know
What is the test
that the
for?
conditions of the earth are degrading.
What is the test for? What are they?
That is a connectivity test of all devices. It'll be on your phone. It's going to be on your cable. It's going to be on your watch. It's going to be on your radios. It's going to be on your cars. It's going to be in the black box in your car. It's going to be on every single electronic device. It's going to be linked up with Starlink and some of the other communications platforms up there. It'll be by way of GPS.
Yep.
Whatever GPS system you have out there, the same emergency broadcast system and that feedback network is going to be broadcast through there. It'll be through sat phones. So everything is linked. And now when this happens, I can tell you right now, everything is effectively linked. And the only thing that was missing from AI and the people was that communication factor, the link factor of all devices together.
So
once this happens,
well, we've heard this. We've heard the fact that it's called the Internet of All Things. So, are you saying that Starlink, Musk's constellation that he's put all over the whole world, thousands of satellites, is this the test to see if it's ready to go to link everybody to everything?
Well, he's already ready to go. He even has. Take note of something. He has services, right, that people are going to be able to get right after that test.
Okay, so new things are going to come out. New things will immediately be okay. So that was Mike's explanation, of course, last Thursday night, and it's so basically, take your phones and if you don't want to have them on during that time for a couple hours between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock, let's say, you can turn your phone off. You can put it in a Faraday bag if you want to. But as you heard Mike say, this isn't about just your phone. This is about your television. It's about your car. It's about your microwave. It's about everything that's connected. It's a test for the entire system. So, and we will be we're not the only ones doing it that day. So is Australia, and the day before us, it will be done by Russia. And there's 20 nations in all that are involved in this. So that's his explanation. It's part of the emergency alert system, and it's connecting. It's the Internet of all things. It's connecting everything to Starlink and that new constellation that Elon Musk has established with the thousands of satellites that he has put in orbit around us all over the globe. And now they're testing the system to connect everything to everything. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. I am going to be interviewing Mike this afternoon for the webinar, but I'm also going to interview him about this subject and others that I can't talk about any further here. And it will be on my Patreon channel later today, this evening. So I just want you to be prepared for that. Just keep an eye on that. If you're already a subscriber at my Patreon channel, you're in good shape. Just wait for that video to post. It will post this evening. And if you're not a subscriber, go there now. Go to my Patreon channel. Matter of fact, let's just put that link up there. It's easy. Let's find it here. Go to my Patreon channel and go ahead and subscribe so that you'll be ready when this comes on. Here we go. Yeah, thank you so much for being a Patreon member. And just go to www.patreon.com/Paul Begley. Okay, that's www.patreon.com/Paul Begley right there. So go get that done. You'll be ready. And Mike will talk in a lot more detail about this subject and other subjects on the Patreon channel. You'll find that interview tonight at Patreon. I'll be back with more events in just a moment.